So I pretty much finished watching Death Note, the Netflix adaptation. And as far as the movie in itself goes, I'd say it has a reminiscence of the Final Fantasy or Final Destination series. It's just, you know, it's aesthetically pleasing. Like it's shot, the cinematography is really good in the movie and everything. But it's not super creative in the differences in direction that it chooses to go from the manga, the anime does. Like there honestly isn't any character development that it's made, and in the live action film compared to the anime, because there's so much internal dialogue that the audience is revealed to that they don't even give like a hint at just what's going on in the characters' minds. Everyone's pretty much surface value in this movie. If you're going to watch this movie because you want to watch a Death Note movie, that's a good one and a new one and fresh and visually stunning, then you're only going to get the last part. I mean, starring Nat Wolff, which should have been, something that kind of geared me away from the beginning. But, I gave him a chance, and he didn't do too bad of a job. The acting was fine, but overall, the story, man, like, I'm just disappointed in, not even Light as much. Light was a driving force in the story. The chick was kind of, the dynamic between the chick and Light was fucking stupid. I don't even want to think about that. Ryuk is supposed to be this neutral death god. In the anime, he's just, chilling in the back. Helps Light out sometimes, but doesn't really help him out in the biggest cases because he's fucking just chilling the whole time. Whereas Ryuk in the movie seems like he's just trying to fucking get at you. He just seems like he's trying to fucking, he just doesn't care. Like, he's just fucking resentful for some shit. Like, and you could be like, oh, he's like a death god, but, Ryuk was like a pal, in the anime. Like, it was more of a sentimental dynamic that they had going on with each other, and even at the last episode of anime spoilers, where Ryuk's just like, we're like, it was nice having you around, or whatever the fuck he said. Like, he said some nice shit, and he's just fucking like, ooh, cackling, like whatever the fucking subtitles say in the Netflix. Like, it's just like, and then L, like, oh my gosh, L is just not, he's just like opposite L he's like just the cool guy who's just to the point and very emotional, which is kind of not like, dude, that's not even like the original L from the anime. Like, the original L from the anime was just very high strung, high functioning, really focused, like the least bit concerned for emotions. And then we got this, I mean, I'm sure he would have been just as upset for Satori's extinction, but still, man, like, at least, like, if you want to fucking have a movie based off of one of the best psychological, internal dialogue, cat and mouse games, animes that there is, at least make a good adaptation, Netflix, if you're gonna fucking, like, at least include the cat and mouse. Don't just make them chase around and then expect the audience to fill in the gaps, like, oh, okay, this owl fighting Light again. They're just chasing, like, there's no build up, and then they just keep throwing like the stupid high school shit at you, and fucking Ferris wheel bullshit. The whole love dynamic, man, like, that just didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, you're supposed to, like, you are originally, you usually don't give a fuck about anyone, so, like, what, who made you into the fucking loser that you are? You used to be fucking thinking. Now you're just fucking just following your dick wherever the Death Note strokes. Like, it's fucking stupid. That shit's stupid. Anyways, I'm pissed off. 5 minutes. I'm out. It's my Death Note review.